I got turned on to Sharon Jeffers about a year ago when I mysteriously bumped into my brothers and sisters, which I feel is something my father put in my way. Probably he put it in my way because the world around me was deteriorating and all those around me were turning into angry monsters of some sort. So maybe making sure that when they're all out of the way, I still have those who care about me standing by me, there for me. But when I pull up my cards, my birth card is the Two of Clubs, which supposedly is someone who doesn't want to be alone and should always, be around others, always wanting to have partnership. And I really tried. I tried so hard to have partnership, yeah. I guess the best partnerships are with my children, but my eldest, I have to say, is turned away from me, and now it's just my youngest and I. But all those that that I've married in the past, yes, that's over. No partnership there whatsoever. And you know what? At this point, I'm just rather not deal with any of the drama. I don't know how that Two of Club relates to me, but its spirit card I feel very strongly about. The Ace of Spades, absolutely. So while I'm trying to keep the drama out and shift to being more within myself and finding myself, I'm finding that connection to that spirit card. So if you're not aware of Sharon Jeffers, you may want to look her up and get to know your cards and a little bit about yourself. It's very interesting. But that Ace of Spades is the Magician card. And I resonated with it pretty intensely. And the times that I tried to suppress this part of me, it was very difficult. Most people can't stand being around me when I'm in that state, and that's probably for the better, hence why I just find that not having all these additional people in my life and relationships and stuff, the less drama, the better. I just need to focus on myself and what's important to me and trying to put these pieces together that brought me to this point. Maybe part of it has to do with the astrology too, because when I look at my astrological chart, I have Jupiter, Mercury, and the Sun all in Ophiuchus. And Ophi, by the way, is female. She wrestles the snake. I recall reading long ago. Which kind of makes sense. Whenever you see like belly dancers, for example, a lot of them will like to have a snake coiled around them to maybe recognize or recall those times long ago when she would wrestle the snake, dance with the snake, harmonize with the snake, become one with it. So, but not too long ago I had mentioned that conjunction, well, not that conjunction, but the Jupiter-Mercury conjunction, and I see this in my mother's chart, Mercury and Jupiter conjunct, and how I stated that I feel this has to do something with magic, but her conjunction is in Aries, which is a little interesting too, to say the least. Here you got Ophi, the galactic center, and Aries, which is a little bit of a hothead. And they're both carrying the magic. Kind of sounds like a polarity, a battle of polarity there. But what do I really know? I'm just sharing what I find and coming to understand. So, but with all that, again, if there's anything that you wish to share, please pass me a line. I'd be very happy to hear if you have similar experiences, or maybe you don't. Maybe you just have a question. So, until next time.